We welcome Jim Spencer back with us from taking a few days off.
I know how to pick
hot.
it, huh? I didn't go anywhere cool, though. That's the problem.
Yeah. Not cool many places these days.
No, it's not. We're not alone. We're suffering across the entire state of Texas and across a big chunk of the country, too. About the only way to beat this heat is to find some water, and you won't find any more perfect water on a day like this than in Barton Springs Pool. This is a live view of some folks that are lucky enough at 5 o'clock in the afternoon to be enjoying that between 68 and 70 degree water there year-round in Barton Springs. Just absolutely, again, a perfect day for that when the temperature outside is 107 degrees and it feels like 111. By the way, city officials tell us that they have seen 174,000 more people at Barton Springs this year than at this point last year.
Wonder why.
I wonder why. Let's take a look at why. In case you missed it at the top of the broadcast, the high temperature today of 107 degrees has beaten the 1923 record of 106. The low this morning of 80 tied a record hot morning low temperature. At the airport, 106 degrees this afternoon has also broken a record high. As you'll recall, yesterday the high was 107 degrees, so now 2 days of August, 2 days at 107 degrees. That's never happened before since we've been keeping temperature records in the 1800s. 49 days now that we've been 100 degree or above. We've moved into 5th place on the all-time list of most 100-degree days, and we're on a pace to break the all-time record, which is 20 more days. 69 days is the all-time record most 100-degree days. Now look at the consecutive days there. 17 days in a row now, counting today. The all-time record is 21 days in a row, and that was 10 years ago in 2001. And we see absolutely no way that we're not going to break this record. Unfortunately, it would happen on Sunday, as we will then reach 22 straight days of 100-degree heat. That's a record, again, we're expecting to beat this weekend. Another look at the drying out of Lake Travis out there. 106 is the current temperature in Austin. Here are the current temperatures around the rest of the area. It's 100 in LaGrange, it's 103 in Bastrop, it's 106 degrees in Llano. You've been 107 out there in Llano. Only parts of Gillespie County tend to be slightly cooler, but still most parts of Gillespie County have been to 100 degrees today. This is how hot it feels outside right now when you factor in the humidity. And remember, this is a reading taken in the shade, which is why our entire area remains under that heat advisory we've been talking about for a couple of days, and it's extended all the way to Friday now. It's going to be this hot the rest of the week. It feels like 110 degrees in the shade in Austin right now. It felt like 111 2 hours ago. Around the state, I told you everybody is broiling. It's hotter in Dallas than here. It's 108 degrees up there right now, and it feels like 110. Feels like 109 in Houston, feels like 109 in Laredo. These are the heat index readings around the state, and you can see why. Everything's circulating around us. This big heat ridge, it's actually centered in North Texas, but that's not doing us any good. It did allow a couple of showers underneath the bottom of this ridge to break out there in Mason County, but they won't be around very long. Partly cloudy and 106 at Mabry and 103 out at ABIA under partly cloudy sky with a wind that's less than 10 miles per hour. A mold count today of 765. That is medium. Tropical storm Emily out here moving toward Puerto Rico, Haiti, the Dominican Republic. Not expected to become a hurricane, as it should be disrupted by the mountainous areas there. But notice Florida is in that cone of uncertainty, as is part of the southeastern U.S., but this storm is not expected to reach hurricane strength at any point. Eugene off the Pacific coast, moving out to sea harmlessly, not affecting any land areas. Tonight, lows, very, very warm, not much below 80, and those are the high temperatures tomorrow. That's not the heat index. Those are the high temperatures tomorrow. The heat index will be 110 at times or more. 80 are low in Austin tonight. That'll tie a record, break a record in the morning. 107 tomorrow afternoon will tie the record. These are the actual forecast highs. These little numbers here, these are the records for the next 3 days. We're forecasting to tie or break a record for each of at least the next 3 days. Then the temperatures could trend down a degree or 2 or 3 by the weekend and early next week.